Hello, everyone. I'm here with Beatrice Clowe, who is a heavy equipment operator with Ballet, and she's going to tell us about her career. So, without further ado, Beatrice, can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Beatrice Clowe. I am originally from Sheshatshiu, Labrador in the Innu Nation, and I am currently a heavy equipment operator. I've had many jobs and careers in my lifetime, and just um, heavy equipment is what I'm currently at, and I am really happy with my choice in my career right now and where it's been leading me to, and it's been a great adventure so far.
Wonderful. If I understand it correctly, though, you're also an entrepreneur. Is that right?
Yeah, on my days off, I also am into like design, like fashion designing. So yeah, just dabble into that when I'm on my days off, and hopefully I can. Well, I'm trying to balance both, but it's a great stress reliever from that totally from sight and being able to have something to expand on while I'm home, and it's a great learning, great learning opportunity for myself, and keeps me busy actually.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so important to have that balance. It's nice to see that you have these two, what I would think of as very different careers and pastimes sort of thing. Do
Yeah.
you see any relation between them, or is it really just like
Um, mm, well, kind of, yeah, because like right now I'm just designing for my crew. Actually, I just designed a logo for our crew to wear for t-shirts and stuff. So they were really excited about that, and I can't wait for them to see what I came up with.
that's amazing. That's very exciting.
Yes.
So how would you kind of describe your career up to now, and maybe like what are some of the reasons you chose to go into heavy equipment?
I chose to go into heavy equipment because at the time I wasn't employed, so I kind of had to make a choice, and like I had two younger children at the time, so I was like, well, I gotta figure this out and make money for myself and support my children. And so I was actually given the opportunity to be like, oh, we have this training opportunity for underground. Are you interested? And I said, absolutely. So I went to Sudbury at the time, and it was a 5-week course to get your Ontario Underground Common Core. And I went and did the course, and I loved it. And then about when I finished, I got hired right away with Valet because they were just starting the underground mine back then in 2018. So then it was kind of like, well, we got these new trainees, these Indigenous trainees, and we're going to introduce them to this line of work. And well, I'm still at it. And I so enjoy it. And I still enjoy what I do. And I'm actually currently, I'm able to be a peer trainer to my coworkers. Like I've gained that much uh, confidence in myself from my coworkers, my supervisors, and it's been such a wonderful journey for myself. And with Ballet being like a great supporter also with women in the trades up there at site, it's definitely led me to where I am now, and I uh, I think it's amazing opportunity. I can't wait to see more people join.
That's wonderful. So did you recently start that mentoring opportunity?
Yeah, I just started back in the fall actually, and I'm able to sign off people on pieces of equipment that I'm signed off for underground.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So do you have many women on your team?
There is some. There's I think there is the amount of women up there now it is like getting higher, and I think it's great. On my crew there's 3 of us on my crew. There's every crew got a woman on it, I think.
Perfect, perfect, and
Yeah.
growing.
Yes. Yeah, I
Awesome.
can't wait because I know there's more Common Core training coming up, and I'm like such an advocate for Indigenous women, Inuit, Métis, um, anyone really. Like just get in there, get your foot in the door.
Yeah. Um, so you're, I honestly don't know. So you're a heavy equipment operator. Does that,
Yeah.
what, what are you driving? Or I assume you're driving things. Is it all driving?
Yeah, yeah. My main focus was underground haul trucks, and that is what I mostly train people to drive up in Boise's Bay. And it's like I drive different equipment, like boom trucks to boom trucks, scissor lifts, different pieces of equipment that you find like that are for heavy equipment.
So a big range of things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, yeah.
And that was all coming out of the Sudbury training?
No, that was in Boise's.
Oh,
We do
in
site specific.
Ah,
Yeah.
neat. So
So they
you
train you up there, yeah.
okay, so you got trained on like kind of underground safety and
Yes.
such in
Yeah.
Sudbury, and then at Boise is like after
You
being
get,
hired.
yeah. Yeah,
Ah,
you get
that's
all these equipment that you need to get signed off just to order to move up in your levels. Like I'm an underground miner 3 right now. And for me I gotta have all these certain pieces of equipment to be able to move up to a next level for, yeah.
right. And so you'll continue to move up
Yes.
presumably. How many
Yeah.
levels are there?
There's one, well, you go from trainee to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Reverse what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Um, what might be a misconception about your field of work, whether heavy equipment or mining, that people
Um, that women are not in the mining industry. Like there's such a view now that it's getting so more accepted. And I think like us breaking more barriers and more being like trailblazers is such an advantage for us to look at and to be like mentors. And like that's what I ultimately would love to be able to do, and hopefully can achieve that with ballet. And I think like with the opportunities up there, like you can, like, and it's great to see that ballet has such like an inclusive workplace. And it's I really enjoy like working up there because of that, and more acceptance amongst the crew, amongst the guys there, because I've met so many miners up there. I learned so much through them, like the older miners, and they are willing to be there and willing to help you and willing to like it's definitely changed. I can like the guys that tell me stories uh like there wasn't many women before. There wasn't like I bet now I know a lady there that just got signed off on a big jumbo drill. And that was like amazing. Like that was like I can't wait to do that myself.
yeah,
And yeah, it's yeah, I can't wait like for that.
amazing. Is there anyone like maybe that woman that provides a lot of inspiration for you, or anyone
She
from the
does,
get-go?
yeah, and she does, yeah, and she's a really nice person. Like she's on my cross shift, so I do talk to her like in the dry or in the lunchroom, or and like she's really down to earth. Like she's willing to help, and she's just really wonderful. and she yeah, I want, like, that's my next goal for myself, and is to get up to that level, and hopefully I can achieve it next couple of years.
Perfect. Yeah, it sounds like you have a wonderful team environment, really. Everyone just
Hmm.
depending on each other.
Yes, well, you got to. I mean, you're underground, so I mean, you have to be a team member, and like, because of all the hazards and everything, you have to look out for each other. And like with my crew now, like I have that trust that I can depend on, like certain people, like most of all the crew, really. Like if you need help in anything, everyone's willing to step up.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So would your, if you think now, I know that you work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and you're
Hmm.
flying back and forth. Do you think of your coworkers and then your friends at home? Do you think that they would describe you differently?
Probably not. Like the ones that really get to know me, like they'll be like, "Oh well, she's that's just her, and she's really outgoing once you get to know her, and and then like really shy at first, but then when you get to know her, and yeah."
Perfect. Yeah, I just wonder, how, but I guess you're almost like a family up there
We
too.
Yes, I mean, we spend about 6 months of the year together, so it's kind of hard not to. I mean, we're all in each other's lives, so we all have we all find out weird things about each other. And I wouldn't have it any other way, because like they are really your second family. You spend as much time as you do your own family.
Yeah, that's so interesting. So your team is your team like year round. It's not
Yeah.
drastically changing at least.
No, like you just might have an addition here and there, but I mean, you get to know everyone pretty well, everyone's lives, you're just squished together even. Yeah.
So what does your kind of typical workday look like once you're up there?
Well, on days, well, usually about we work 12-hour days. So from 6 till 6, and then we're busy all day. We're given our tasks first thing in the morning. And if it changes, then our supervisors will let us know. Or if we need to make any decisions on something, then we usually go to our supervisors, or they're really open with us. So it's just a quick call on the radio, or anything that's on the go, then gets dealt with. And uh, after supper, or whenever, if your days or nights, you just go relax. Like you just go to your room, relax, or
Is there
you can
any,
socialize. Yeah, you can socialize, and they got game rooms, they got movies, movie rooms.
so all
Yeah.
your meals and everything are provided?
Yes. Yeah. There's nice cafeteria. The food's wonderful, and like your room's cleaned once, like every other day. So it's it is a great environment to work up there. Like every 2 weeks, your routine. Like you get into a routine, and then you go home.
Yeah, which is a great, like, I don't, what's the word? Benefit? I mean, to have 2 weeks off, really, and then you
Oh,
can
it
do,
is. You can do, yeah, it's great, because I mean, you got 2 weeks off, and then you can plan trips, or you can plan this. And it's really good. Like I've had no issues. I've been there since 2018. Like I can take time off if I need to. Um, have extra time off, like for vacation time, or whatever it is, anything that came up. So
yeah,
they're really good like that.
yeah, I feel like these sometimes working away gets a bad rap, really, but once you get used to it is one thing, but maybe just your personality, depending, it might be perfect for, well, it sounds great for you. And I'm sure it's great. Maybe it doesn't work for everyone, but
No,
it's
it's
worth
not for
considering.
everybody. And like my children now are like, my oldest now is 19 and my other one is 14. So they know like the routine. They go to Nans and Pops when myself and my partner both work up there. So their father works up there also. So it's like both of us are on the same schedule. So we both come home same, we both go up the same time, and but the family support is such a vital thing for us to be able to do this. And we are so blessed and grateful that we actually have that.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess that's I'm winding down to the end of my questions really, but I just wonder if you had any advice for a woman like yourself or a youth that's like maybe not. How do they make a decision whether this is for them?
I would definitely like just try it out. You never know like what you're really capable of, and and you can say people might have one mindset about how women are in the trades, but I mean, it's more accepting now. It's more, the guys are willing to be there and be more helpful. I mean, it's more inclusive, I find, now in the trades industry with women here. And like, I've seen the best women being drivers. I've been seeing the best women like just taking over the male role and just like being and pursuing excellence at it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Beatrice, for taking this time with us and sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of your time home until you go
I
back.
will. Yes, I will.